Hey guys, what is up? Tasman Hart here. Today I'm going to be talking about my TV review of Wonder Man. So, Wonder Man is the latest Marvel television series, and it premiered on Disney Plus back in January. And it finished all 8 episodes on the same day. And I watched the series, I finished all 8 episodes. So, the plot of the series, Wonder Man, is about a character driven meta Hollywood satire following Simon Williams, played by Yai Adaz Mateen, a struggling actor who hides superpowers while trying to land the lead role in a superhero movie remake. Along with mentor Trevor Solartree, aka the Menador, played by Ben Kingsley, Simon navigates Hollywood life, government scrutiny, sorry to pronounce, government scrutiny, I'm going to skip that, and defining his own identity. So Wonder Man is this new Marvel show. So Wonder Man is a show I was really curious about. And I was actually pretty interested of watching. To be honest, I didn't really have that much high hopes for the series, mainly because most of the Marvel Disney Plus shows have been pretty forgettable. For the most part, I'm not saying all of them. Like they've been very hit or miss for me. Like they have some hits I really do enjoy. Like I really do like WandaVision, despite the finale being rushed. I really like Loki, and I really the 2 seasons of Loki, and I even really like What If, and I really enjoy that series. With that said, I haven't really been crazy about most of them. Like some of the ones are actually fine. Like I wasn't really a big fan of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I mean, I thought the show was just all right because as much as I love the characters like Sam Wilson as Falcon and Bucky Barnes as Winter Soldier, I should have really enjoyed that show a lot more. And 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 some of those shows I really hated, like some that are just god awful, like She Hulk, which I really hated. She Hulk, that show sucks ass. Excuse my verbiage. And also Secret Invasion, which is really bad. I really do not like Secret Invasion at all. So yeah, ever since like 2023, I kind of lost my interest in all the Marvel Disney Plus series. So, I mean, there are a few shows I actually don't mind, but I just like oh yeah, and Daredevil Born Again. I really do like Daredevil Born Again, and I'm really looking forward to see season 2. With that said, my interest of a lot of the Marvel shows have been died down slowly because the problem is they've been putting too much content, and you have to like keep watching them, and it just gets old and tiring. They should have slowed down back then. And yeah, good thing they are that. Good thing they finally slowed down and they don't have to like pump out contents anymore. So going to Wonder Man, I wasn't super excited about it. I mean, I thought the trailers look interesting, but I didn't really have high hopes for it because I mean, even though I was looking forward to see the series, even though I was looking forward to see that show, but I haven't been super hyped about it because most of the Marvel Disney Plus shows have been, for the most part, underwhelming. Like same thing for Star Wars. Star Wars is another thing that I my interest has been died down. So I mean, there are a few exceptions, but that's about it. But I went. I've been hearing great things about Wonder Man, and I watched the series. What do I think of it? I gotta tell you guys, I'm really happy to say that Wonder Man is an awesome show. It is a great show, and it's definitely one of the better Marvel shows that I watch on Disney Plus. I'm so happy they made a really good show. The positives of the series is that the writing of this show was really good. Like how and how they did all the writing about this the character um about about this main character named Simon Williams, how he actually he's actually an actor, and also how it pays homage for all the Hollywood styles of references Hollywood and references of other movies. And what they did with it was really, really interesting and really good. Like they actually went with that style. It actually felt like you're actually in you actually are in the Hollywood. Well, okay, sorry, Taz. It felt like you were watching a show while it felt like you're in the world of Hollywood while it is a superhero show. And how they did with that with this storylines was very well done. And even its message, the message actually is very good. Of course, the acting, including Yasha Adi Mateen. Sorry I can pronounce his name, but believe it or not, he's the same guy that played Black Manta from Aquaman. And let me tell you, him as Simon Williams slash Wonder Man, he is absolutely fantastic as this character. And yeah, and yeah, and the way he actually portrays his character, it gets me into that character. You know, he's funny. He's witty. You know, he's really funny. He's like a man. Like he's like a movie star. And yeah, I really like his character. He actually is a very good character. And this actor does a really amazing job playing his character, as well as Ben Kingsley, who as Trevor Slattery. Sorry, I can pronounce. You know, as the Manador. He was absolutely amazing as this character. Like this is the same character. If you've seen Iron Man 3, you really thought he was originally going to be a villain in that movie, but fortunately he wasn't the main villain. And yeah, if you guys want to ask, I'm like a lot of people, I was not a fan of that twist of that movie. Like how they did with that twist. I thought the twist was really dumb. I mean, now Iron Man 3, I like Iron Man 3. I think Iron Man 3 is a really darn good Marvel movie, but that twist how they did with the Manador is just really stupid. But with that said, though, and of course he was in Shang-Chi as well, and he was fine in Shang-Chi. But in this series, Ben Trevor is actually really good in this movie, and you know he's like an anti-hero, but and Ben Kingsley does an amazing job playing his character, and their chemistry between Simon Williams and Trevor were spot on. I mean, they were really great together, and you know how they did with the chemistry and do a lot the moments and the witty dialogue. It's just really, really great, and it's really funny and it's really well done how they did with these chemistry for both these characters. I can't really say the action because there's not really a lot of action in the show, but yeah. So because the show has a lot of talking to let you know. But this is like more of a superhero comedy drama series, and you know how they did with that was really well done. And of course, speaking of the dialogue, it has really great dialogue. You know, it has really great characters, and of course, it really also has really great comedy as well. Like 90% of the humor really lands, and it actually was really funny. And it also has some really great dramatic moments, like not like super serious dramatic moments, but some of the drama moments when something's strange is gonna happen. I was like, oh, like you'd be like, uh oh, like oh, like I won't spoil the whole show, but you get the reaction. Of course, the screenplay was really fantastic. You know, the editing was really well done. Some of the pacing is really good, and you know, of course, and even it's actually like I said, the acting is fantastic. Like I've already mentioned the acting. Sorry about that, but yeah, like and even like the direction of this series was really well done. It was really great, and what they did with the direction, how they went for you know its origin story, you know, it's kind of sort of way like how they did with to focus on like both these characters, both Simon and Trevor. It is really excellent. It does it, and you know whoever does the direction of this series does a really great job. And it also has really great production as well, and also has amazing cinematography for the series. And of course, like the first 6 episodes one the first episodes, the second episode, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth were all fantastic. I think that, in my opinion, those are like one of the best episodes I've seen for this series, especially with episode four, which is, I believe, Doorman, which is actually really funny, and it was shot in black and white, and I believe it focused on Simon's father, who was a star, and believe it or not, guys, Josh Gad cameo in this episode. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention this series also has really great references for like movies and actors. And believe it or not, episode four has Josh Gad in it. Yeah, the Josh Gad. Like you know Josh Gad from Olaf from Frozen. Yeah, that's the Josh Gad, and what they did with Josh Gad was really funny. It actually put a smile on my face, and yeah, it's very like this episode was so weird. It's so trippy, but it's so good. Like it was done in black and white, and it felt like you're in that flashback of that backstory, and 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 even what they did with it is just so weird, but in a good way. It was just like what Doorman says, "Ding dong," like you know the ding dong quote, and people love the Doorman show, and yeah, it really had me invested throughout the episode, and of course and how they did with, and even some of the pacing is really good. Like I mentioned, some of the pacing is really good. What they did with all the episodes, like 1 through 8 episodes, how they and to keep in mind, guys, the show had 8 episodes, and it runs for like 30 and 35 minutes. Like all the episodes run around were the runtime for all the episodes were around 30 minutes, and how they did with it is actually really good. And despite how short these episodes can feel, they fly by very well. And yeah, like I believe one of the shortest ones, maybe episode 5, I could say, because it was like 25 minutes. But yeah, what they did with all the episodes and when some of the pacing is very well done. Excuse me. And it also has a really satisfying ending. Like to let you know, I promise no spoilers by the way, but the ending is actually really good. And if you guys were wondering, is there a mid credit scene? No, there's not a mid credit scene. Just because it has Marvel on it, whether it's like a movie or a show, it doesn't mean it's everything has to be mid credit scene. I mean, sure, for the most part they can show mid credit scene, but not in this series. But yeah, but you know what? I'm perfectly okay with it. And as much as I love mid-credit scenes and post-credit scenes too, I'm okay for having this series to end it without mentioning mid-credit scenes and post-credit scenes. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, I'm okay for not mentioning those. And yeah, the ending is really good. As for negatives and as for flaws of this series, I do have only a few flaws of this series. Is that oh yeah, I forgot to mention. It also has a really great finale, and it has a really great ending. Now back to my flaws. As for flaws, I do have a few flaws. Is that like episode 7? Well, it's still a solid episode. It's actually my least favorite episode because the episode just feels like it was filler, and there's really nothing much to say about that episode. As you know, they're just kind of there, and it just wasn't as good as the first 1 through 6 episodes of the series. But yeah, and also there are some pacing issues here and there that can drag on, and also some of the jokes don't always land. Like there's most of the jokes are pretty funny, but there's a few jokes that can fall flat in their faces, and there are times there's a few characters that were just kind of there just for the sake of it, but that's really it. Overall, guys, I'm really happy to say that I really, really like Wonder Man, and I'm you know what, Wonder Man might have been my favorite Marvel series that's on right now, and maybe actually one of my favorite Disney Plus Marvel shows. And after all the mixed bag, like all the mixed reactions I have for all the Marvel Disney Plus shows, this is the show that definitely improves upon what Marvel shows should have been. And you know, for being a small scale Marvel series, that's what they should do. that actually fits for being a Marvel Disney Plus series. Just make it small scale and don't go bigger and bolder, just like what you did with the movies. And that's what I love about Wonder Man. It's a really great show, really entertaining, and a really fun fun. It's a lot of fun, and it's actually worth watching. And okay, okay, it's a really great show. It's highly entertaining, and it's a well put together show. And if you guys are fans of Marvel franchise like I am, if you're a fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, check the show out if you're interested. So yeah, my overall rating for Wonder Man, I'm gonna give this series a 9 out of 10 and an A minus. If you're a fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe franchise like I am, watch this show if you're interested. You'll do, it's definitely worth it, and you'll have a great time. All right, that is my review. My, that is my review for the television series Wonder Man. Hit like if you really like this review, and I promise I'll return to do more reviews if to come. And I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys later.